Aloha and mahalo. I want to reach out on behalf of our good friend Jason from Hawaii about the devastation of the wildfires in Maui and share with you the Maui Strong Fund. You can make a real impact in the lives of those affected by this disaster. Maui Strong Fund is your chance to help the Maui community. It's facing the challenge of wildfires. Saw some of the footage on the news. You can donate any amount to the Maui Strong Fund. Just giving, you're becoming a crucial part of their resilient community. Your contribution will help provide vital resources. 100% of the proceeds go to supporting victims of the Maui wildfires. So if that's something you want to do, please reach out. Go to hawaiicommunityfoundation.org and donate to the Maui Strong Fund. We'll put a link in the show notes that you can do so. Mahalo, and share if you're able to support Jason and the other folks in Hawaii that are suffering from these wildfires.
Holler when you're all set, homie.
I'm ready, dude. I've been ready.
You didn't sound confident, so I'm just assuming you weren't actually ready. And when you're actually ready, give me a holler.
I'm hollering. Ready.
Thank you for listening to Comics for Fun and Profit. This is Kyle and Drew with your sneak peek at next week, episode number 844 for coming out August the 15th and August the 16th. I almost said April, but that was way long ago. This year is heading towards the end, Drew. But before Drew and I get into what's coming up in your local comic book shops this coming Tuesday and Wednesday, what you got for me today, Drew?
Well, Professor Allen has reached out and said that his new favorite segment is ChatGPT versus Kyle.
Yes,
and
yes.
That keep you hang in there, Kyle.
Yeah. Our robot overlords have shown me that they and I do not think the same always.
So this one, you got to get 4 of these.
Ooh, to be self-respect and the love of my family.
If you don't get 4 or 5 of these,
okay.
I don't know that you can be on the show anymore.
No.
Okay.
No.
So,
okay. Cracking the fingers. Hold on. There we go.
This is the top 10 most valuable comics ever.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes. So, what are the top 10 most valuable comics?
Detective 27.
Detective 27 is number 2, Kyle.
Mm-hmm. Action Comics 1.
Action Comics is number 1. Action Comics 1 is number 1, Kyle. I'm very proud of you.
Yes, I've got 1 and 2.
You got 1 and 2.
Batman 1.
Batman 1 is number 5, Kyle.
All right. Let's see here.
Come on, Kyle. What is going on? Do you have a stroke?
No, I'm trying to keep with the tops. I'm just trying to think in order.
You notice who's on the side with the answers, right?
Yes. Yeah. Come on, these are so easy.
In the ChatGPT versus human games, who has the answers in front of them and who gets blinded?
Do we have Spider-Man number 1?
Well, kind of. What would be Spider-Man's first appearance?
Okay, well, sorry. Amazing Fantasy 15.
Yes, that is number 3.
Yeah.
So you have Action, Detective, Amazing Fantasy, and Superman number 1. Yeah. Those are 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
So
as of late, we've gotten a lot. I'm trying to think. Okay, so the big dogs. So probably Iron Man, which is Tales of Suspense. I can't remember what. No?
No.
Hulk number 1?
Incredible Hulk number 1, First Prince of the Hulk, is the number 10.
Here we go.
Yes, so good job. Tales of Suspense, the first appearance of Iron Man, is rank 12.
12, okay. Gotcha. Let's see. Try to think. Flash.
You've already redeemed yourself. You've got half of them.
One.
So
I can't remember where Captain America came.
Let me give you a little hint because you said Detective 27.
Yeah.
So whose first appearance is that?
Detective 27 is Batman's first appearance.
So also then on this list should be Batman #1, right?
Batman #1. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. You didn't say Batman #1. I'm assuming you just overlooked it because you said Tubman #1. So that is number 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Now number 6, 7, 8 are difficult, and I don't think you're going to get them. Number 9 you might. So I'll give you a few more guesses before I put you out of your misery. X-Men #1 is number 9. Good job.
Go.
Yep. Yeah, 6, 7, and 8 gonna be a challenge.
Flash one?
Kind of. Yeah, Flash Comics #1 from 1940. I'm sure you weren't thinking that, but it's the golden age. Yeah, that's ranked number 7. Yes.
I was thinking the first appearance, the Flash #1, but that works. That I inadvertently backed into that one.
yeah, we're gonna give you that one.
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four #1 is 13. It's outside the top 10.
And yeah, that's all I got.
Okay, so we've got something called All American Comics number 16 from 1940, which is the first appearance of the Green Lantern.
Okay.
And that's probably also a Golden Age Green Lantern, right?
Yeah.
And then we have Marvel Comics #1 from 1939. It's the very first comic published by Timely Comics and that was later known as Marvel Comics. That became Marvel Comics. So it's Marvel's first comic ever printed. So
didn't even think of that.
Yeah. Those are very rare comics, so tough to get. So Avengers #1 was 11. You said Tales of Suspense 39, which was first Iron Man.
39, okay.
12, yes. Fantastic Four, you said at 13. Daredevil was 14. Showcase #4, which is the first appearance of the Silver Age Flash, and launches the Silver Age from 1956, I guess. That is 15. They have Detective. ChatGPT has Detective 359, the first appearance of Batgirl, as the 16th most valuable comic of all time. Yes. So I don't know what happened there. Glitch in the Matrix. At rank 17, it has Tales to Astonish 27, the first appearance of Ant-Man. It has Journey into Mystery number 83, the first appearance of Thor, as the 18th most valuable. It has Showcase 22 from 1959, the first appearance of the Silver Age Green Lantern, which is Hal Jordan. And then it says that number 20 is Batman Adventures #12, the first appearance of Harley Quinn. So also probably a reach because there's no Hulk 181 on here, which would be more than Batman Adventures.
Yeah.
And more than Detective 359. And so yeah, it has some errors, but you did pretty good, Kyle.
I got my half dozen, so I'm good to go.
Yeah, you did not get whiffed. So very,
that's all that
very
matters.
Yes.
My nerd cred was on the line.
It was good. Yeah, it's gonna be touch and go. We had to put a classified ad out for new hosts. It would have been really sad.
Been like those searching for bassist.
Yeah, Thanksgiving would have been really uncomfortable.
So how are the listeners? Have they said anything? Do they ask them? No? Okay.
No. You need a guest host? No, we're good. Thank you. We're fine. Got somebody without vacation days.
Yeah, no doubt. From this guy named George. He's completely unemployed. Does nothing but the podcast.
He doesn't have any vacation days, and he takes a lot of vitamins. So
yeah, exactly. I really coughed once. I haven't heard it.
That's the world's perfect co-host. Kyle, I've got the solution to our dreary evenings. We can we can pop a little magic mind and get a little pick me up and still go to sleep, just enough to give us some clarity of mind, a little creativity, get the creative juices flowing, maybe give you one or two before the podcast, to really focus you in. What do you think of that?
You fall asleep during one podcast, and all of a sudden that's your problem.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, absolutely. The worst thing you want to do is, brew a pot of coffee at middle of the night right before a podcast.
Yeah.
Then you're up the entire evening. What you need is good, sustained energy, clarity of mind, not, a jolt of caffeine that hurts your body and all these things. Absolutely. And Magic Mind does all that stuff and has that, matcha. I want to talk about matcha, Drew.
Okay. All right.
The green vegetable matcha, that buzzword, that superfood. I didn't think I'd like matcha. I am starting to like matcha, and that's one of the big key ingredients here is that lovely green superfood that has the benefits of all the keeping you goings.
Yeah. And it's cool stuff. It's pricey. Matcha is, but they stick it in this with some great other ingredients, all natural stuff. But you can get it through us with our code. So we want you to check out this Magic Mind elixir. Check this out. It is, go to magicmind.co/comicsfunprofit.
And elixir really is the perfect word for it. It's a nice little elixir. It's very cool.
For sure. If you feel you want to try this out, go to magicmind.co/comicsfunprofit and use our code. You can get 20% off of an initial one-time purchase, or up to 56% off of a subscription. So if this sounds good to you, go to magicmind.co/comicsfunprofit and use our code CFP. You can get up to 56% off your subscription for the next 10 days with the code CFP, or you can just use that discount code CFP at magicmind.co/comicsfunprofit to get 20% off a one-time purchase, just to sample, dip your toe, check it out. Last week we did DC's catalog, DC Connect.
Yeah.
And now we're going to do Image's catalog because it's so cool and it's right next to DC's on the lunar site.
This is what, issue 2 of Image's new independent catalog?
Yeah, which did we ever figure out if this thing is printed? It's not, is it? It's just digital.
I am unaware.
I've never seen it laying around anywhere, and so I don't think it is. But we've got a little monster on the cover. We've got Dracula on the cover.
Yeah, we got Universal Monsters, Dracula #1. So apparently the Universal license being used by Image here in these regards. But that's not as where we're going to start. We're going to start with Hack and Slash Back to School #1 from your boy, Tim Seeley.
It was my boy, but it's not.
But
he's handed the reins over to Zoe Thorogood, my girl, from Journey to the Center of the Earth. No, what is it? It's Lonely at the Center of the Earth.
Lonely at the Center of the Earth.
And she did Rain. Really liked that. So she had 5 Oscar nominations. Got shut out, but she got 5 Eisner, not Oscar.
Say Oscar? Holy
Eisner
cow.
nominations. Didn't win, but it's an honor to be nominated. And she's kind of the it girl darling of comics right now. So anxious to see what she does with Hack Slash. She's getting a lot more opportunities.
Doing writing, art, and cover.
Yeah. Kind of amazing. So we'll see. But like all people that do cool stuff, they get a lot of opportunities thrown at them. And
have you read these preview pages? Or looked at these preview pages? Thing's dark, homie.
Yeah. Hack Slash is pretty dark.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see how she does spreading herself thin. So this looks great. Looks like this is not going to be a problem. this is right in the way that I like hack slash. So I think, is her name Cassie? Is that the?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cassandra Hack.
Yeah. So this should be fun. Definitely in it for that. And yeah, I think Seeley just I don't know, didn't have anything
He's doing
more
a
to
cover
say.
and just said, "Hey,
Here's my creation. Have at it," which is cool. Hey, how about Jason Aaron and Jason Latour find somebody they like and give them the reins to Southern Bastards?
Yeah, no doubt.
Right? We could we need to visit that again. I did have Jason from Hawaii asked Jason from Latour at the con he was at about Southern Bastards, and he said there's no plans at this time, which is a very safe and answer. That means, get away from me. Don't ask me questions. So we're excited about the Zoe. I'm excited about the Zoe Thorogood running hack slash. What about this?
You know what I'm excited about? This Knights #1.
Okay.
Wyatt Kennedy on story, art by Luigi Formasano. What I like is we got 56 pages for $5.
Oh.
We're starting off with the oversized first issue, which is my favorite way to go with Image Comics. So they're listening to me here. We got action and adventure. It's humorous and, of course, occult supernatural. This is American Werewolf in London meets Scott Pilgrim in this vampy new series featuring anime, gamer culture, and found family. So I'm a big fan of anime and gamer culture. So
Scott Pilgrim, I'm a big fan of that.
Absolutely.
I don't remember.
It's 2003, a very fond time in my life.
Yes, it was a good year. Wyatt Kennedy, Bolero. I don't know that I read that. Did I read Bolero? I don't think I did. So, but yeah, it looks good. I like the look of it, and definitely checking that out.
Yeah, very good art as you check out the pages and fun stuff.
Now this transitions into. That's not the same book, is it?
Apparently.
That thing with the little dinosaur there? I guess it is. That is whack.
Yep.
And then we get Kyle. This is really for you. Look at that. I'm
going to need a moment. That's so good.
Transformers relaunch. Daniel Warren Johnson. With a little, I'm guessing a little oversight by your boy, Robert Kirkman. Because he is the Energon Universe showrunner, which is, I guess, Void Rivals and Invincible are going to interconnect. I don't think I knew that. That's interesting.
Yeah. Why do you think I was so excited?
Okay.
Yeah.
And so he's going to reimagine the robots in disguise for a brand new generation.
Yeah, I like it. So cool.
Kyle, Optimus Prime was supposed to have led the Autobots to victory. Instead, the fate of Cybertron is unknown, and his allies have crash-landed far from home alongside their enemies, the Decepticons.
So this is straight out of movie #1, episode #1. Having a big firefight in space. Boom, 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 shoot each other. Boom, land on Earth.
Yeah.
Awoken hundreds and hundreds of years later. Yes.
40 pages, $4.99. Who's doing the art?
Art by Daniel Warren Johnson and Mike Spicer.
Okay. Plenty of covers.
Yeah.
Now the art that we're seeing doesn't have any Transformers in them.
Correct. But this is how we start. Oh.
Okay, well, I see
this looks like we're going to go. We're almost shot for from my childhood one.
Okay,
that looks so good. Okay, so we look traditional in style. I can see Bumblebee, a Starscream, Ratchet, Primes. Yeah.
All right.
Ironhide, Jazz. Yeah, we're in Shockwave. Yeah.
Okay. I hope I can follow along. I hope it's accessible for me. I want to give this a shot.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
categorizing it as action, adventure, media tie-in, and science fiction.
Now, I sent you a screenshot of the final splash page of Void Rivals #2.
Correct. Yes.
Because it looked like it was something important and
Mm-hmm.
special, but I didn't know what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And you said it's a deep cut of an Easter egg from Transformers,
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
cartoon maybe, or the comic.
Skuxoids. And no, it's comic stuff.
Comic stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
So I didn't catch that. So that stuff is cool, and I'm a big fan of Easter egg splash pages and stuff like that. But I'm assuming I'm not gonna catch a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, it's all good.
That's okay. I can still enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
So that looks good. It actually got a little Cliff Chang, Paper Girls art style look to it.
Very much, absolutely, yes.
I like it. Then we're gonna slide into this Universal Monsters Dracula #1. James Tynion doing this.
Yeah. So
with Martin Simons. So that's cool.
Horror and media tie-in, 32 pages, $5, full color. I've never been a big monsters guy. I like the internal art. My goodness, very Temple Smithy.
Very Temple Smithy. Good call. Yeah. That's and this is the guy that does Something Is Killing the Children art, right? Martin Simons.
Yes.
Okay. So I don't remember it looking like this.
Yeah.
He must have layers.
He does. He's got more than one way to draw and do things.
Yeah, it looks really good. It's really, really ethereal and creepy.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. Then that puts us right into Destiny Gate #1, a miniseries from Ryan Caddy and Christian DeBari. More occult, more supernatural, more horror, more crime and mystery.
God dang it. Can we
I'm not hearing post-apocalyptic, Drew, so I'm feeling like we're being left behind.
I mean, do we need all those? Do we need all those competing? At least when Brubaker and Phillips do their thing, they don't make them shoehorn some other genre into it. It can just be crime. It's just a crime book. I don't know. That seems like a lot going on. Occult, horror, supernatural, crime, and mystery. That seems like a lot.
Seems like quite a bit of things.
Yeah. But
then
it looks good.
Go ahead. A Haunted Girl, #1 of a 4-issue series from Ethan Sachs and Naomi Sachs, with art by Marco Lorenzino. So
16-year-old whose depression drove her to near suicide. Ooh, sounds like a real pick me up there. Young adult, teen plus, 40 pages, $4.99.
I don't know if you noticed this. We didn't mention it on prior things, but each of these has most of the books that we've talked about have a Walking Dead 20th anniversary variant cover to all the other books.
Oh, okay.
Haunted Girl being the same. So
this is going to be those things where you could collect them all.
Correct. Which is kind of cool.
But I'm not doing that again.
But you and I love Walking Dead. 20th anniversary. That's kind of rad.
Well, remember when I chased down all the Walking Dead covers?
Yes.
For the whole Image line? That was an expensive purchase, and it did not pay off. So I've been burnt, and I'm not doing it again.
This is true. J. Scott Campbell's Fairy Tale Fantasies 2024 calendar.
Interesting.
So this is a calendar from a boy. It is, of course, 12 pages because that's how many.
Are we supposed to know what Fairy Tale Fantasies is? Is that like a thing?
Celebrating the return of Fairy Tale Fantasy. So, yeah, this is a thing. It looks like we got, Alice in Wonderland, Little Mermaid type stuff. So it looks like we have many different fairy tales. And there's a deluxe version of the calendar.
Oh, wow. It's expensive.
Yeah. So these things are expensive. Yeah. There's a cover A, cover B, and a deluxe edition with additional months and premium finishes. So you can get the light side, which is apparently the good guys, or the dark edition, which is the bad guys. And then there's a deluxe edition for $50.
Next up, they are zeroing in on me. They're trying to appeal to my sensibility. Midlife, or How to Hero at 50, number 1, by Brian Buccellato, with some art by Stefano Simeon. It's about Reuben Kwan, who's a 50-year-old firefighter who's been afraid of fire his whole life. Instead of running into burning buildings, he pushes papers, living in the shadow of his father, who died a hero on the job. After 25 years in the fire department, he's firmly in the middle of an unremarkable life until his new wife gets pregnant and a random act of courage reveals that Reuben is fireproof. Fun. Fireproof and 50.
There you go, Drew. And you've always said it, Image Comics and superheroes, that's where your heart really lies.
This is almost slice of life, though.
Action adventure, humorous, superhero. Those are the monikers they give it.
I'm making up my own rules so that I can enjoy this. Yes.
It does sound very fun.
But I don't see him in a costume of any kind. So.
You didn't look at the B cover?
Let me go back up. Ah, shit. Yeah. There you go. I'll let you take Paladin of Axes because I don't like Jerry Duggan.
I'm enjoying all these inside pages and stuff.
Yeah, they look really good, don't they?
Preview pages. The Paladin of Axes. We have a 72-page, $7 one-shot from our boy Jerry Duggan.
Your boy.
With art by David O'Sullivan. It's the first appearance of Hector Smalley, a guitar tech known as the Paladin of Axes. He's working for the world's biggest rock band, and when he and the whole band are killed in a plane crash, it's unexpectedly just the beginning of his bad times. It's a sad tale of working yourself to death, literally. Equal parts Evil Dead and Time Bandits. This horror comedy will put a smile on your face on one page and punch it off on the next. Throw your horns in the air for Paladin of Axes.
Oh, Kyle, look what Kirkman's doing. Look what he's doing. Okay, so he's gone. I have bought The Walking Dead #1 in so many different formats and ways and varieties.
And
in innumerable in giant numbers. And now he has got me again because he's reprinting it on newsprint. So The Walking Dead Deluxe #1 on newsprint. And most people would say that's dumb. Who wants that? I'll buy that because it'll be, because it's #1.
I have the 10th anniversary covers. Why would I not have the 20th anniversary covers?
Yeah. That's just amazing that he just has so many ways to make money and to
he's
take
a fisherman.
My money.
He just casts it out there and says, "Hey, it's just here if you're looking for it."
Yeah.
Show enough.
And then the regular deluxe has now accelerated its schedule and is going weekly for the 20th anniversary. So we'll see for how long, but at least this month it's going to be going weekly.
Yeah,
so,
we got J.H. Williams III doing a cover on 73. That's pretty dope.
So hats off to the colorist, who has been able to get ahead, and maybe we're going to go. Maybe we're going to ride this out weekly for the rest of the run.
And Tedesco has a cover on 74 too. That's cool.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. The Walking Dead 20th anniversary box set. It's just limited to 5,000.
Yeah. Set #1, set #2, set #3.
Collects the trade paperbacks 1 through 8 in a nice slipcase.
Yeah.
And it's $125 for 8. Yeah. The first 8. And then you get the second 8. And then you get the third 8 and the fourth 8. And that gives you 48, right?
Yeah. But with your, let's say you call up our good friends at Deep Discount Comics and you're like, what's it going to send me back for all 4 of these? And they're going to be like $250. And you're like, that's not horrible.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really amazing. Nobody separates you from your wallet like Kirkman. Man,
like Skybound Productions.
Lord.
All right, we're back into some collected editions. Are you familiar with Antioch and their paperback for
Nope,
that?
I am not.
I'm not either, but it collects the 1, 2, 3, and 4th issue of Antioch. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Of course, a superhero book by Patrick Kinlan.
And then I missed Blood Tree for whatever reason. I think I got confused because I thought it was a horror book. Well, I guess it is a horror book, but it's also a
Crime and mystery.
crime and mystery. I know I read the first issue. I think I read the first issue, but I never got to finish it. So this is good for me. I'll be able to catch up with this trade.
The Chosen One, the American Jesus trilogy by Mark Millar. Collects American Jesus Volume 1, 2, and 3. 248 pages for $25.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. The Great Kokju trade paperback. It's the Jerry Duggan Kaiju book.
Mm-hmm.
$15 for the trade.
Hell to Pay, Charles Soule and Will Sliney. A Tale of the Shrouded College. Missed that one.
I Hate This Place 6 through 10. 15th anniversary of I Kill Giants.
Yeah. It was a good book.
Yeah.
I don't think they ever revisited either, have they? Have they ever come out with I Kill Giants 2?
I don't believe so.
King Spawn and Junk Rabbit and Monarch. Moonshine. Man, we're revisiting Moonshine. Brian Azzarello's as a complete collection hardcover. 5,000 limited.
Trade 11 of Saga.
But do you really believe Image when they tell you it's limited to 5,000? Because, you know, they don't have any problem reprinting stuff.
First printing limited to 5,000. So, like, they'll print you a blue one.
Yeah, I gotcha.
This just makes me depressed every time I do this, Drew.
What's that?
I see these really cool trade paperbacks, number one, and I'm like, man, these would be, $9.99. These should be get people, grab people, go people, and then we're not, and we still just continue to not do it.
I mean, they did it a long time, but that's a loss leader, man.
But worked. It worked.
Yeah, but not everybody can afford to lose money on their trade. There's not a lot that
I don't know that you're losing money on the trade.
If you can play the long game, like a BKV or a Kirkman, you have no problem betting on yourself. But if this is your only trade, then can you really like I'm sure McFarlane could. His is probably still $9.99. But if you're the regression folks, Colin Bunn and Danny Luckert, I don't know that you can do an intro $9.99. Jeff Lemire probably could with Phantom Road, but he chose not to. But he's got a partner, right? Gabrielle Walta. He might not want to give up the money. Now, I agree. It's cool when they do that. But if you don't know that you're going to have a long library of trades, a long tail of trades to make up the shortfall, I can't blame them for not all doing it.
Yeah, but like there's been a handful of trades that I've bought multiple copies of to just hand out to people, and they've all been the $9.99 first issue trade or first trade.
I agree. They're great entryways for folks, on ramps. Creep Show Volume 2, number 2 of 5. The Call, number 3 of 5. Dead Lucky, number 10. Edenwood, number 2. Forgot about that, Tony S. Daniel. The Infield Gang Massacre. That's on it.
That is 3. That Texas Blood's prequel, right?
Yeah. Firepower hits 28. Kirkman and Samney.
Action adventure, fairy tales, folk tales, legends and mythology, superheroes. Interesting. Wondering what Firepower was.
That's what they classified that as. Okay.
Yeah.
The Forged is back. That's issue 5. Gunslinger Spawn hits 25. Still $2.99. Haunt You to the End finishes with its 5th issue. Hexagon Bridge. That's it. Issue 2. I Hate Fairyland and its story arc. I don't know if it's going away or not.
All right, we got to talk about Ice Cream Man.
What are those?
Those are the Figgly Bumps.
The Figgly Bumps.
Yes.
Flight of the
They're
Figgly
cute,
Bumps.
They're cuddly, and they're caught up in a conflagration of candy cannons and cannony bat combat. But who are the Figgly Bumps, and what happened to their creator? The hit horror adjacent anthology is back and sadder than ever.
Oh. I don't remember going anywhere, but all right.
Yeah. W. Maxwell Prince on writing. Martin Morazzo and Chris O'Halloran on art.
And they're doing the cover A and the cover C, which is the Walking Dead homage. I'd like to see what that looks like, but they're not showing it to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting.
Very cool.
But in Ice Cream Man we trust.
For sure. Junior Baker, The Righteous Faker, number 2. That's a Joe Casey book. Chip Zdarsky's Kaptara, halfway through its 6-issue run.
There are so many superhero books.
Yeah, they didn't listen to me when I told them, no, don't do it. Kill Your Darlings hits issue 2.
That's cool looking.
King Spawn at 27. Click, Click, Boom finishes up at issue 5. Local Man Still Rolling is at 6. Newburn was great, man. The last issue I just read. Oh, so good. Per Evil. I still haven't read that first issue yet. I want to. There's that Quest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Radiant Black, Rogue Sun.
Massive verse.
Savage Dragon at 269. Savage Strength of Starstorm at 6. The Schlub hits issue 3. That's that Ryan Stegman thing. Scorched, not something I'm reading there. Scrapper hits issue 4.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I still haven't read that first issue either. It's sitting there.
Cliffy B, yeah.
Something epic. Anything recognizable there for you?
Obviously,
Sixth
cover B
Sense,
is
right?
it. Yeah. Sixth Sense is the C.
Yeah. I don't know what A is. Is that Sixth Sense, you think?
Yes.
I think it is. Spawn 347. Holy moly.
Bjorn Barron's cover B.
Well, Todd's not even on that one anymore. He just kind of distanced himself from that one.
Do your thing, Spawn.
Yeah, I just got it to 300. You take it the rest of the way. Star Sign 6. Swan Songs 4. Oh, that was a really good. I really liked that first one. Tales of a Suspense. Trouble getting through that first issue. Didn't love it. Terror War 7. Time Before Time gets to 28. Really thought this thing was going to end. Undiscovered Countries on 27.
Yeah, they're putting out a Halloween issue in, when will this come out?
Probably October.
Probably October. Perfect.
And then something about
yeah,
I Hate
unbelievable,
Fairyland.
unfortunately, mostly unreadable, nearly unpublishable, untold stories of I Hate Fairyland number 4.
Yes. Void Rivals.
Void Rivals.
At 5. I think you'd like that book.
Yeah. Jai cover. Yeah.
And Weird Work ends with its 4-issue run. And what's the furthest place from here? Issue 15.
And then what are we sneak peeking and giving a little bit of what to? What's that, Drew?
Is that G.I. Joe?
That's G.I. Joe, my dude.
Do you like the art style?
I do. I like the screaming art style. I like it when you put my boy Snow Job or whatever on the front. And
Which one's he?
Snow Job is the white.
The white ninja?
Yes. And of course Snake Eyes being the black gi ninja.
Okay. Cool. Very nice. All right, Kyle.
Dude, 121 pages from Image.
That's a lot. I mean,
yeah, that's crazy, dude.
They must have heard us. So well, man, they're kind of slacking off.
Mm-hmm.
They're not slacking off.
No. They were just gearing up, ramping up.
Yeah, they're pumping some money into it, cranking them out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's summertime here and there, probably wherever you are listening. I'm assuming everybody has summer at the same time, which is probably not true. Anyway, it's time for our summer patron giveaway. Yes, this time we're doing a prize pack of selected comics, some swag, some special stuff, gifts from Jason from Hawaii, so some Hawaiian goodies, all kinds of fun stuff to share our love to you, the patrons. So if you would like to be included in our summertime giveaway, just become a patron at any level between now and Labor Day. So it's a summer giveaway, and then after Labor Day, we will pull a patron randomly from the stack and send you a prize pack. Now, not only do you get entered to win, you got to be in it to win it, by the way. That's what they say. You get on-air thanks and show notes, shouts out, priority inclusion of your feedback and questions or comments into the show, access to our patron-only Slack community, very popular, exclusive content. You get bonus episodes that nobody else gets. You get early access to bonus episodes or regular episodes. You get them ad-free. You get them unedited. Sometimes that's a blessing and a curse, depending on your feelings there. All kinds of fun stuff. And as the levels go up, you get more stuff. But that's kind of the ground floor stuff you get coming in as a patron. So please do so. It also means that you like what we're doing and you're sharing and caring enough to throw us a couple of shekels our way, and we appreciate that. And it helps keep the lights on, it helps pay the server fees, it helps keep us going and keep us doing it on our road to 1,000 episodes. Can we get there? I hope so. But everything's going up. It's getting harder and harder to justify luxury expenses like podcast fees. So your help is greatly appreciated, and we want to continue that. Some of you just do it just to say thanks. We appreciate that. Some of you do it for the giveaway. Some of you do it for some of the tier perks. All those are valid. So whatever your reasoning, join our Patreon. Give us a little bit of love. We appreciate it. Come contest time, we'll pull your name, and you will get a fun prize pack mailed directly to you. Thank you for listening, and thank you for your support. Now back to the show.
All right, Kyle, let's slide on over to CBSI and see what is hot and what is 10.
What is hot and what is 10, and hopefully what is... Oh, of course, the first item is from San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah, another San Diego Comic-Con.
Transformers #1 Ashcan San Diego Comic-Con black and white variant was $150, now $300. Seems to be the winner of San Diego Comic-Con. The color one looks better, but the black and white version appears to be much tougher to get your hands on. At rank 2, we have yet again the second print ratioed version of an item. This is an Incredible Hulk #1. $75, triple ratio. This isn't my favorite Hulk cover. Aside from that, we like Gleason and can see how some people will see a pink Hulk cover as appealing.
I'm not a fan of this whole trend of ratioed second prints.
Yeah, it seems.
I just think I don't get it.
It's cheating. Wonder Woman 800 second print ratio virgin, $70. Not a fan of virgin variants that are almost identical to the trade dress version. That being the case, congrats on 800 there, Wonder Woman. From 2019, we have Captain America #7, the second print. That was that Ta-Nehisi Coates run.
Yeah.
UC 9.6 / 9.8 was for, I don't know what they're writing there. Now Raws are between $25 and $30, and 9.8s are $100. Very curious how all these rumors are happening in the middle of a writer and actor strike. I don't know the rumors they're talking about. We're gonna have to research that.
Yeah, I don't either.
At rank 5, we have Night Terrors, Ravager #2, the Natalie Sanders 1 in 25 variant. That is a very cool cover. $40 and $50. Likely a modest print run on this one. Add in a popular Natalie Sanders cover, and you can see why it is selling very well.
I'm not familiar with Natalie Sanders, but this has a good look to me. So maybe somebody I should keep an eye on.
Next on the list, yeah. At rank 6, we have Daredevil #11 from 2016. This is the Charles Soule run. Was a $30 book, now a $40 book. The more I think of this villain in live action and adult themed, the more we are interested in it. We talked about this last week, but I'm blanking on the name all of a sudden.
Yeah, I've forgotten too.
Yeah, we'll end up probably
seeing it
again.
Cover price. Yeah, we'll see it again.
At rank 7, we have Thor 319. CGC 9.8 is going for $300. 9.6 is for $90. Raw books from between $10 and $30. Not one of these buy this, not that, but look at this book versus Thor 8 next door. Weird sales. At rank #8, we have Star Wars
Zaniac
43. Oh, the Zaniac. There we go. Star Wars 43. And 9.8 is $300. And Raw is about $30. News of Lando coming to Disney Plus with Donald Glover writing the script has hit some speculators again. Be aware that this is still down over 50% from its COVID highs. And that's, of course, Lando's first appearance. More hanging on from Biker Mice from Mars #1. CGC 9.8 is back up to $250 after being there 6 months ago and dropping in price by about half. Seems like a stretch just because Ryan Reynolds is producing. At rank 10, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem #1, the cinema exclusive cover. $10. It's good to see the Turtles being introduced to a new generation. These movies giveaways generally don't have long-term value, as someone has usually taken an entire box of them and owns them. That's true. All right, honorable mention: Scarlet Witch #7, the Megan Hetrick 1 in 50 variant, going for $50 to $60. You wouldn't think that a 1 in 50 for #7 would have a high print run. Add in this being a first appearance of Hex Finder and a very good cover, and we can see this one keeping some for a bit.
Kyle, is $50 to $60 for a 1 in 50 a good turnaround? No, it is not. Thank you.
Harvey Comics Library #1 being the other honorable mention. A CGC 6.0 going for $5,300. The second highest sale of this book in any grade other than an 8.5 last year for $11K. Syringe covers are still sought after, and this one clearly is high on that list.
Oh, okay. People actually collect just somebody getting stabbed with a needle.
I love how you changed the word syringe to stabbed with a needle. You porky pigged it. I love it.
Even
All right, Drew, let's head on over and check out some FOC book. Let's see what's coming out here in just a couple of weeks that we still have the ability to add to our orders and still not have to chase on the secondary market. I'm going to head on over to our good friends at Lunar Distributions while I move this lovely Excel sheet over to my full window here so I can see what I got to do to add these things to my order. Of course, my LCS gives me a cool FOC sheet every Friday and says, hey, we invite you to add some things to your order before it's too late. And let's see what we need to add.
Batman 137. This is the Gotham War going on. Joe Quesada covers nice. Jorge Jimenez covers nice. Gabriel Delato's nice. Rose Besh doing something with like a little Scotty Young-ish.
Yeah, that's weird. That's not
thing.
typical Rose Besh. She's
Right.
like bobblehead there.
Yeah.
Delato is amazing.
But maybe that's she's seeing a Scotty Young hole over at DC and wants to fill it. Salvador LaRocca 1/25 is nice.
Okay, so we've got Batman Day Special Edition coming. So Batman Day is...
You Googling that? I bet it's November.
Batman Day 2023, September 16th.
September 16th. Okay.
Yeah, so leave your milk and cookies out for Batman Day.
Oh, and you can get paper masks of Joker and Bat and Catwoman. That's fun.
Yeah.
No Batman masks, I guess.
Batman, Gargoyle of Gotham, #1. You got the atypical Frank Miller cover. That's cool. It looks just like the other ones he's done there. And a really nice David Finch cover.
Raphael Grompa doing this, and this is a Black Label.
Black Label, heck yeah.
They're back. Jim Lee cover's nice. Frank Miller's nice. Finch is nice.
Art Germ doing a cover for Birds of Prey, #1. Looks like Birds of Prey is Cassie Kane, Big Barda, Zealot, and Harley Quinn.
Okay. That's an interesting mix.
Yeah.
Well, there's 5 on the cover there.
Did I miss one?
Was one of them a Batgirl?
And then Dinah, Black Canary.
Okay, cool. Yeah, all right.
Blue Beetle, #1.
Good timing.
I like that Emmanuel Valterra cardstock variant, the almost Mexican hieroglyphics.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Doing a Spanish language version.
That's what I was just saying. That's pretty cool.
But I guess you can't really tell that well on the cover, though. I guess it says Edition en Español. I guess that's enough. That should be enough.
So my boy Nightwing is guest starring in City Boy #4. May have to find that out because sometimes when you're tracking your dude and he appears in a little known thing, you got to grab that.
Yeah, nobody's buying City Boy, so and it's in Chuck Lee cardstock cover B. That's going to be a low print run.
Yep.
And you're right. That's going to be low print run. So you need to snap it up.
Yep. Go to your local comic book shops for your comic book coffee. Blue Beetle Horchata 12-ounce bag of coffee. Interesting.
Okay, cool. Fables almost finishes up. 160 of 162. And then Fire and Ice, Welcome to Smallville, getting their own title, a 6-issue series.
Interesting. David Nakayama cover kind of cool.
Jen Bartel's good. Yeah. Amanda Connor having fun with her cover. Doing too much, I think. Joker Who Stopped Laughing hits issue 10. Twisted covers.
Yeah.
Justice Society has some fun covers there.
Peacemaker tries hard. I love that. So check it out. The cover C is a movie poster. Are you aware of that movie poster? Because of the font.
Oh, it's is that Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yep, Kindergarten Cop.
It's not a Tuma.
Don't know why that is still in my head, but as soon as I saw that, I knew what that was. That is awesome. It's not a Tuma.
Poison Ivy. Back with some great covers.
See, okay, so check it. Like, I love Rose Besh covers. She did that amazing Silk one and a few others that I've no I want those back. I don't want this crap. So no, Rose.
I think what she's doing, she's going for that. She's going for a stylized Scotty Young.
Nope, nobody cares.
Let's infantile in what's that word?
They're
infantilize them. Let's infantilize them.
But it's not.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Yeah,
It doesn't work for me.
yeah.
Sickness is back with its second issue. Can it strike again with its heat? With this, what's on that cover A there, Denny Cha? Looks pretty good. I like it. Cover B's not doing much for me.
I have skipped all the way to Superman 6, where we have the
Sins of the Salton Sea was really good too.
Where we have Mikkel Yanin doing a acetate cover, which is kind of a takeoff of the negative image covers we had before.
Oh, okay.
But we just essentially have.
So you take that off?
Ripping open his shirt to reveal just a giant white hole, which is kind of unnerving.
So will that be like a plastic?
Yeah, I assume there'll be if you look under that, there'll be the super stuff. But as it stands, that's weird.
They're doing a Superman Unchained Deluxe Edition to taunt you.
That's so.
Long-time listeners will know that Kyle went big on Superman Unchained. It was going to really pop. It never popped.
Yep.
And he's better. He's better.
I had challenged myself to get into some Superman stuff because I don't really care for Superman that much. Unchained seemed like a good time. So I was like, I'll pick up a half a dozen of these. It's Scott Snyder. It's Jim Lee. It can't miss. Nobody gave a crap.
Nobody cared.
But
I think COVID, it heated up enough to where you probably could have got rid of them.
Yeah.
But now I think that's dead again.
Heading over to Image Books. Do we really only have 5 Image Books?
Or is that just a mistake? It's possible. We'll see how bad is Boom. Just as bad?
Nope. Coda #1 from Boom.
Mech Cadets is back. That's a second printing.
Yeah, your Coda from Boom Studios is your boy Cy Spurrier.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Actually looks very good. I like that Coda.
Matthias Bergara. It is a little thin on the image book. It seems weird. That would line up. Mm-hmm. Marvel's giving us Alligator Loki. Lots of love there. Avengers Incorporated. Some connecting covers. Fun stuff there.
Second print of What If Spider-Gwen #1. The Scregland second print.
Okay. Micronauts gets a facsimile edition.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. And a foil facsimile without pricing. You got to inquire on that bad boy. What does do you have the Cowabunga sheet up on that? What's the Micronauts facsimile foil is going for?
I do not have that at the moment.
Darth Vader hits 38. Obi-Wan Kenobi gets his first issue. Shouldn't this have been out when this is just a rehash of the show? Dang it. Why do they do this?
The
like
foil
a year
variant.
Later. What's the deal?
Foil variant going for $10.99, and with your discount you get it for like $7.
Okay. I have inquired. It said please inquire, we've inquired.
You've inquired.
Werewolf by Night, #1. Did we not do like a Werewolf by Night special #1 or something recently?
Yeah, we had some stuff, yep.
And so this is now just an ongoing.
Yep.
Okay. That's cool. I don't love the cover A. The Adam Hughes is way better.
Shocking. The Adam Hughes is way better. Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer #1 from Massive Comics. Soon to be an original series on Disney+. Django Unchained meets Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
What is that?
Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer #1 from Massive Comics.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. And then the cover the FOC Kirby homage is her punching Hitler in the guise of
Wow.
Captain America doing it.
Lord. Lots of covers.
Yeah.
That'll appeal to somebody.
Appeals to me? How does it not appeal to you? That's so cool.
I don't need my Harriet Tubman memories besmirched.
Please share with us some of your favorite Harriet Tubman memories.
I love her as she was with the creating of the Underground Railroad and such.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's all I know is is that memory of history class. Kill Your Darlings, #1. This is the Stegman book. This is an Image book that's down here for some reason. Why is that? And why does it say Image Comics by Cell? Do you know?
Nope.
Did it come out before?
Or is this what we're doing with Image books now that they're no longer?
Yeah, were they building it up, building the site up there, and then like realized, oh wait, Image left us. Screw them. They need to go down in here now.
It's hard to tell.
God, I mean, is this like a 12-year-old with a bag of Funyuns and a case of Mountain Dew that does all their web work for them over at Previews? Is that what's going on? Because this thing is always whack. It's always whack.
Yeah, because it gets sacrifices. So yeah, I think what we have here is now that Image is going kind of through Lunar, right?
Yeah.
This is them being kicked
but
out
why
of their
didn't
own
they pull
headline.
them? Why didn't they pull the whole thing out?
Because
why did they leave 4 up there?
These may be resolicits and trades. So these are obviously books that are coming from Diamond still, while the ones down here are not.
I don't understand.
Get your petty.
Okay, so the ones up top might still be distributed, leftover distributed, like there was we're delayed or something.
Yes.
We're just phasing out the last of them.
Yes.
Golly, that's dumb. And are we going to list all of them? Because if we're not going to list all of Image stuff, then we can't use this site.
I mean, it's in it's all down here. If you look through this other publishers, it's a bunch of Image
we'll
in
get
here.
there. We'll get there. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. Because Sacrifices are there, Quest 2's there.
There's Swan Songs. Dark Horse and IDW is here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I honestly think we need to get rid of this site already because it's literally 75% of the books are crammed into one goulash.
Yeah. And we were Mike and I used Fresh Comics on one of your walkabouts when he guessed, and it was really nice. They had large images of the covers.
It was better on your old eyes.
It was better on the old eyes. You're the one that always whines about the postage stamp size things.
Yes. When you're trying to buy art and you're trying to buy covers, you would like to see.
So you would like this. Well, we'll have to test it out since we're already 3/4 of the way done. We should probably finish it out here.
Walking Dead covers, your Dark Horse Witcher series, Witcher Wild Animals #1. Evil wears many faces, as does justice from land to sea. Geralt finds that where man and creature coexist, there is an unspoken rule, one where the skills of a Witcher go beyond killing monsters, based on the U.S. video game, blah, 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 blah.
And this is FOC, so I don't know that we can jump over to anywhere else for FOC. I think we got to stick with them.
I mean, I could just go down my good friends at Cowabunga Comics list.
True.
It's great and good. All right, Drew. Through this convoluted list, you and I still pick up books that we have to add. What you thinking?
I'm going to go Coda from Boom, Simon Spurrier, Matthias Bergara. I like the look of it, and I like Cy Spurrier, and I like Boom, so I'm going to go with that.
I am going with Harriet Tubman, Demon Slayer, #1.
Yes, you are.
Massive Comics, cover A. She's rocking the do-rag. She's got the crossed blades. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Vampires, werewolves, witches, and demons are no stop for Harriet Tubman.
Perfect. Which cover was that? Did you pick?
Cover A.
Cover A. All right. Let's head on over to your boy Cover Price. See if they have a little more detail about some of these that we have whiffed on.
Here's our biggest thing. We'll start with our number one book, and of course, that is Captain America #7 from 2019. The Marvel slate of series and films is constantly in flux. Recently, a rumor started circulating that a Daughters of Liberty project could be in development. That caused this book to see an immediate jump as their first appearance in featured in this book. With a cast consisting of Sue Storm, Jessica Drew, Misty Knight, White Tiger, Annabelle Riggs, Mockingbird, and Echo, it would make sense for Marvel to make this move. Most of the groundwork is already complete for this series. Recent news has pointed to Marvel making Sue Storm the leader and focusing on the upcoming Fantastic Four film. As a pillar for this team, it would make sense for Marvel to invest heavily in the character. And with a roster such as the Daughters of Liberty, fans are all in agreement. Until an announcement is made, we have to preach caution because we are just speculating. As previously stated, Marvel is in a state of complete flux right now, like we've never seen before. So until then, keep your eyes peeled. But for now, 26 copies have sold. I did $9 for CGC 9.6, and near mints are floating around there for about $14.
Caveat
You think, Drew?
emptor. Let the buyer beware on this stuff, because it sounds like it's all rumor. There is a writer strike going on. There is an actor strike going on. Really, should any of this stuff even be able to be planned right now? I don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Directors Guild and Producers Guild is still going fine. I don't know. Crazy.
Cray. At rank number 2, we have the Mighty Thor 319 from 1982. We finally got the teaser trailer for Loki Season 2, and the internet sleuths have found quite the little Easter egg. For a brief moment on a billboard, we caught a glimpse of Zaniac. Zaniac is every bit of an obvious villain who first appears in this book, Thor 319. So far, it's theorized that Raphael Kessel will be playing the fictional actor Brad Wolfe, who stars in the production of Zaniac. It remains to be confirmed until more information comes out, but that hasn't stopped this former dollar bin book from seeking more attention. 15 copies, $55 for CGC 8.5, and fine rolls for $5.
So dollar bins?
Yes.
Don't worry about that. You want to pick those up?
Yep.
Spec away, brother.
Spec away about it, yeah. Caveat, who cares?
Yeah.
Yes. And rank number 3 of the Ash Can for Batman Gargoyle of Gotham #1.
Ah, cool.
Give us the edge, baby. Batman fans love seeing the Dark Knight's dark side, and this book is hyped up to be just that. With the DC writing debut of Raphael Grandpa. Is it Grandpa or Grandpa?
I think it's Grandpa.
I know.
Yeah. I like saying Grandpa.
Me too. Fans are set to see a whole new rogues gallery set to face off with a Batman who has cast aside Bruce Wayne. There's nothing left but Batman and the darkness he brings to the table. The excitement for this book is palpable and hasn't even dropped yet. All brought and thanks to a preview story from this quote-unquote one per store Ashcan that has been seeing a ton of attention in the aftermarket. 45 copies sold. $60 for these whole near mint plus raw copies. Should I get in for less than $40? Doesn't look like.
Yeah,
more Ash Can stuff. At rank 4, we have Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars 8. It's the black suit. If we have to talk about it more and you're not familiar with it, tough. We've talked about it many times. 39 copies sold. CGC 9.8, creeping up on $900. Near mints in the raw format, $229. We have Captain America #7, the second print from 2019. This book was a flash in the pan when it first dropped, but it still did well enough to warrant a second print. It featured the debut of the Daughters of Liberty, a team consisting of Sue Storm, Jessica Drew, Misty Knight, White Tiger, Annabelle Riggs, Mockingbird, and Echo. If those names sound familiar, they should, as nearly all have appeared in Marvel projects, and we're set to go. 16 copies. High sale of $100 for CGC 9.8. Near mints for around $30. At rank 6, friggin' Spider-Boy. 39 copies. $121 for CGC 9.8. Near mint still over $30. Stupid secret covers. At rank 7, we have Infinite Crisis number 5, the regular Jim Lee cover from 2006. Blue Beetle has received a pittance of the marketing share that some of the other DC films have. This is surprising considering James Gunn has confirmed Blue Beetle as part of the DCU reboot, but it's been oddly quiet, and maybe that's for the best. The community at large is still in the dark, but those looking forward to this project hitting theaters have made it a point to pick up this book, the first appearance of Jamie Reyes as Blue Beetle, tracking 23 copies sold, $200 for CGC 9.8, and near mint rolls for $33. Spider-Man 2099 number 1. Seriously, this book just doesn't quit. Is this the new Spawn number 1? One of those relatively cheap and plentiful key issues that generations of collectors aim to acquire. Featuring the first solo outing of Spider-Man 2099, it's quickly become a must-have thanks to the success of Across the Spider-Verse and Beyond. Tracking 39 copies sold, high sale of $210 for CC 9.8, and near mints for $17.
But shouldn't Spidey 347 be more sought after, being the first appearance of Spider-Man 2099 in there? Right?
I would think.
It doesn't seem to make the list as
Correct.
often.
It doesn't. This is the one people like.
That's bold.
At rank 9, we have New X-Men 114 from 2001. This under-the-radar book is receiving some serious attention thanks to Deadpool 3. Something we've seen quite a bit lately. Most rumors, but often where there's smoke, there's fire. This book features the first appearance of Cassandra Nova, an astral plane parasite who replicated the DNA of Charles Xavier, who did so while Charles gestated in his mother's womb, effectively making Cassandra his twin sister. Wild, but they're rumored to appear in the upcoming Deadpool outing. Cue the run on another former dollar buck staple. 25 copies sold on the secondary market. CGC 9.8s for $125. Fair market VMs $6.
They spelled Q-U-E, by the way. Jesus. Spell check, folks. Spell check.
At rank 10, we have Biker Mice from Mars, number 1 from 1993. This lovely 90s mayhem is supposed to be a nostalgic comeback. We've talked about this for several weeks now. Ryan Reynolds may be producing it, blah, blah, blah. $212 for CGC 9.8. Fair market for very fine $32.
Do you think this will be anything? This Biker Mice from Mars?
No, I remember watching it. It's not wanted to go.
Oh, okay. Night Terrors, Ravager number 2, the Natalie Sanders 1 in 25. We talked about that. This says 12 of them sold. High sale of $73 for a 1 in 25. Raws around 50 though, most of the time. Rank 12, we have Daredevil 11, the Ron Garney. We talked about this. The Muse will be the main villain, main series villain for Daredevil Born Again. Well, that's unconfirmed. It spiked interest. So high sale of $55 for near mint raws. Not bad. Rank 13 is the 1 in 25 Incredible Hulk number 2 by Laniel Francis Yu. That is Sister Sadie making her first appearance in this issue. Depicted as a zombie corpse of sorts. So, fans are betting that Sister Sadie is a key player in the future of the Hulk mythos. So, 28
Sister
copies.
Sadie, know the time has come.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how it goes. Yeah, 28 copies sold. High sale of $60 for a near mint raw. Not too bad. X-Men Annual 14 from 1990. This is more Gambit first appearances. Is this a first appearance? Is the other one that's the first appearance?
I was gonna say we went all through the quote unquote Gambit on that one.
Yeah. So 9.98s are going for $225.
I think we decided that in no way, shape, or form is anything but this, the first appearance, but it's not given credit for it because it's just not.
Yeah, this predates Uncanny 266, but it's more complicated than that, they say. Rank 15, we have Strange Academy, Miles Morales number 1, the Lee Garbett 1 in 25. This is Dr. Erasmus Equation Dawnbright Guest speaker is more guest of honor for most collectors, as this issue is his first appearance. Dr. Equation is set up to be an exciting new villain for the Strange Academy students. So 18 copies sold with a high sale of $40 for a raw. At rank 16, we have the Jenny Frison 1 in 15 issue of The Sacrificers from Image, which is the Rick Remender Max Fiumaro book.
It's a really good looking cover.
Yeah. A perfect world for the price of one child per family. So you do. Oh, that's right. We decided which kid you were going to give up that week.
Yep.
We had 24 copies sold, high sale of $22.64 for a raw, which is not too bad for a book right out of the gate. At rank 17, we have Web of Spider-Man #1, the direct edition from 1985. I love this book. That's another black suit Spider-Man. 15 copies sold. High sale of $165 for a CGC 9.8. Raws around $29. At 18, we have Daredevil 14 from 2016. First appearance of the Muse. 13 copies sold. High sale of $20 for a near mint raw. At rank 19, we have Hulk #1 from 2008. This is a Red Hulk appearance, or not a first appearance, is it? Might be. Yeah, might be. High sale of $400 for a CGC 9.8. Raw is around $55. Rounding out the top 20 is Captain America 405 from 1992. Cap Wolf debuted in this issue and was quickly engraved in fans' hearts. The fan favorite version of Cap will make his historic return in a future issue of Captain America, and rumors of it appearing in What If Season 2 for Disney Plus.
Oh, good. More What If.
Yeah, more What If. We never finished that first season. Did you?
Ooh.
Yeah. So pick up your copy of Cap Wolf's first appearance. 15 copies sold. High sale of $125 for a CGC 9.4. And near mints around $11. If near mints are around $11, buy them. CGC them. You can probably do better than a 9.4. Well, it's from 1992, so I guess it might get dinged. You're right. Maybe don't take the chance unless you find a good copy.
Be meticulous.
Yes. Now it's time to give the people what they want, Kyle.
Oh,
the sneak peek at the next week.
Absolutely. Let's head on over to our good friends at Lunar Distributions and see what's coming out on August the 15th. And Drew and I are going to find out what we've got to have.
I don't know if I love this World's Finest 18, Derek Robertson and Diego Rodriguez. I might. I'm not sure the perspective is just quite right, but it still catches my eye. It's not as good as the Dan Moore.
Correct.
And the Dan Moore gets a foil as well. The foil.
Give Dan Moore anything he wants. Harley Quinn Black, White, and Redder #2. Your girl Joelle Jones getting a cover B.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Hawk Girl, the second issue. Kind of looking forward to that one. The first issue was pretty good. Night Terrors #2s are out. Catwoman, Nightwing.
Yeah, some interesting versions of Nightwing.
I have fallen so woefully behind on my Night Terrors that I am relegated to reading the main book and cherry picking the occasional side quest book. There's just too many of them.
It is their fault. But boy, this Night Terror's Wonder Woman #2 Jiley cover A is exquisite.
That's nice, yeah. Jeff DeKyle might pick up some people though. That
Wonder Woman too.
Fans. Yeah, he has a lot of fans. So, the Madness #1 from
Straczynski.
Yeah, that might be good. AWA book.
A highly placed official who pressures the government to assassinate her. The plot aided by so-called good superheroes sponsored by the government. That's right. I read on this. I was very intrigued by that. And I love AWA stuff.
I can't believe The Sickness is just now getting a second printing. I thought it for sure would have had one already.
Tales of the Titans, the Chris Samney cover F, which is a foil cardstock, which is really nice. A lot of Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the War of the Gods special edition number 2 looks like a George Perez cover to me, but doesn't say it is.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, it says it.
Well, does it? If you click on it.
Yep. It's just a name about 65 times on that.
I didn't click on it. I was just glanced at it. I should have. All right, so we heading over to new releases?
Yeah, let's see what we have from our good friends at Image coming out here Wednesday.
Hey, look, they got Image.
For now.
I think you're 100% right, though. You know, that as the FOCs get further and further out, there's less and less of them that they can offer because they don't have rights to them.
Yep.
And I think you're 100% right.
You recognize your Temple of Doom cover there from Something Epic number 4?
You
got an Indiana Jones cover and then a Rambo cover.
Yep, very nice. And we think cover A's aren't really anything, right?
Yeah, we think that's just their format.
That's just their covers.
The Call number 1, Kelly Thompson, Mattia de Luis, with a new 5-issue miniseries. Something is Killing the Children horror vibes mixed with the Goonies style adventure in 5 friends set off to shoot a short film on a forbidden rock near their home the summer before they all go their separate ways, but that's not really what they're there for. One of them has lied, and that lie will change their life.
Is that Starscream on the 3rd print?
No, that's that one big dude. Yeah, he's a big guy. I can't remember his name though.
Okay. And so we get the 3rd printing of Void Rivals 1, the 2nd printing of Void Rivals 2, and issue 3 all on the same day.
Yeah. Gosh, that's so good. Sorry, I'm looking at covers. I'm not paying any attention or doing anything else. My apologies. I'm caught up in it.
Yeah, that's fine. Layla Starr, many deaths of Layla Starr from Boom gets a pen and ink for $6.99.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. There's a rare flavors tasting menu from Rom V. We talked about this a little while ago.
Oh, yeah.
It's an ash can with a strictly limited first printing, never to be printed again. and Boom, I believe.
They're not giving us the number, though. How can it be limited, but they're not telling us the number?
Limited to pre-orders, maybe.
Okay.
Pre-orders plus damages. Then that's what I think in my head.
Drew, are you in for the new Alpha Flight from Marvel?
Another thing about this Previews World site is, why is DC still on here? DC's been gone. They still have the DC header. They haven't removed that header. I mean, it would take delete one line of code, or log into your CMS and just take that piece out. It really wouldn't be that hard, unless I don't know. They're still using Dreamweaver, uploading to their FTP HTML to their FTP site. What are they doing over here?
Did you get that out? You feeling better now?
No, I'm going to probably circle back around to it a lot until I get it all out of my system. It might be like a 5-week so far.
Ghost Rider 17, the Bjorn Barons variant, is phenomenal. It will be under-ordered, and you are going to want it.
Well, Alpha Flight back. That's kind of cool. Ed Brisson doing Alpha Flight. That's nice. That'd be fun. Who was doing the Bjorn Barons? Which was Bjorn Barons? That was the Ghost Rider?
Yes.
Yeah. That's great. That's a great cover. Didn't you pick that as a FOC?
Yep.
Or did you talk about picking it?
Yes, one of the two. The battle to save Spider-Verse may be over, but spinning out of the restored web of life and destiny returns the spectacular Spider-Boy, Peter Parker's stupendous sidekick. Wait, that can't be right. Who is this Spider-Boy, and what is his connection to the amazing Spider-Man? That would be Spider-Man 11.
What if Moon Knight number 1 gets? What if Dark Moon Knight gets number 1 gets 3 covers? So I mean, on the shelves there will be 3 concurrent, maybe
There could be 4 Moon Knights on the shelves because there could be that. Yeah.
What a world, Drew. What a world.
What a world. I'm so excited.
So for Star Wars Dark Droids #1, we have a second print. And I'm like, that's a really nice cover. But then I see it's art, not final. So I don't know if it's a really nice cover.
So it might not really.
It might be a really nice cover. It might not.
How can they do that to you?
Yeah. Continuing the Disney villains, we have Hades #1.
I don't know who that is.
Drew, I was going to say, what film is Hades from?
Oh, no. I don't know who that
Hercules.
Oh, okay. Blade in the Dark #1 is a remastered edition from Scout. Bloody Parts #1 is from American Mythology.
Mm-hmm. I've said it before. I'm going to circle back just again because it is something that I'm quite into. Dying Light graphic novel from Dynamite, $20. Fred Van Lente. Set right before the start of the second game, 15 years following the events of the first Dying Light. Check it out.
Sounds like a game I need to play one of these days.
It is a blast. Play the first one, play the second one.
Dark Spaces Hollywood Special. This is a Scott Snyder presents Dark Spaces. So this might be something from his imprint on Comixology, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where that came from.
Yeah.
A lot of covers there.
Yeah.
It's not really Scott Snyder. Somebody else is writing, but I think he's like executive producing or something.
From IDW, we have Godzilla War for Humanity #1. Godzilla saved us that day.
Nice.
So we got a little bit of a upside down world from Godzilla.
Oz Kingdom of the Lost #1 from Zenescope. And how is there still a San Diego Comic-Con Swan Songs available?
They didn't sell, so they shipped them to us shipped them
to
Diamond.
Distribute. Yeah, well, I don't know. Because since they're down in this slot, they're probably wholesale purchase.
Yeah. From IDW of TMNT Splintered Fate #1. When Splinter is kidnapped, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles search for clues across New York City to try to find their master. With all signs pointing to the nefarious Foot Clan, April and Metalhead analyze artifacts recovered by the brothers to help zero in on where Splinter is being held. However, as the gang sets even closer to Splinter's location, they start to uncover an even greater threat working from the shadows. This is a very interesting art style on the.
Yeah.
And we are not Kevin. Yeah, we're not giving Kevin Eastman stuff on these.
Very nice. That's pretty much all I see.
All right, Drew. This is the point of the podcast where I ask for your sneak peek at next week. Pick of the week, Drew. What is the book that's going to have a...
I am blanking. Did I already pick The Call as an FOC?
I do not believe so.
I cannot remember if I picked The Call already. I think, okay, who was it? It's Kelly Thompson. I know I've thought about it. So do I do Call?
It is Kelly Thompson and Mattia De Luis.
Do I give Moon Knight some more love? I picked Erica Schultz doing the What If Moon Knight. I'm pretty sure. And then I was thinking about the Alpha Flight with Ed Brisson. Do I want Alpha Flight or do I want The Call? Man. I'm gonna go Ed Brisson and Alpha Flight. Damn. It was hard.
Is that your final decision?
I guess.
I am going to, just for fun, go with The Madness #1 from Artists, Writers, and Artisans.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yep. And I'm going with the punk rock homage cover C.
Very cool. Very cool.
But very, very exciting. And what else is exciting is Drew and myself as we continue to plunge along through the comic book world. There's a lot of extra and fun stuff you guys can find if you head on over to patreon.com, find Comics for Fun and Profit, be part of the thing. Hopefully we can get to see something like Blue Beetle here soon, give an extra nice little review on that, have a few arguments about that. We put those on Patreon ahead of time for our patrons before we release them into the wild. So if you want to be first on the block for that, head on over to our Patreon, throw us a couple bucks. We will love you forever. For Drew and for myself, see you.
In a world ravaged by war and chaos, a group of survivors must band together to brave the dangers of a post-apocalyptic landscape. The year is 2000, and the world has been plunged into darkness. The nuclear fires have burned out, leaving behind a wasteland of ruins and radiation. But amidst the rubble and despair, a glimmer of hope still remains. Join Dork Day Afternoon as they face off against marauding gangs, enemy soldiers, and even the harsh elements themselves in the world of Twilight 2000. Will our heroes survive the challenges ahead? Can they keep their own humanity intact? Or will they succumb to the harsh realities of life after the end of the world? 2 Past Midnight, an actual play podcast by Dork Day Afternoon.